Right, well honey, we're recording our first video for YouTube, which is a new experience for us at the moment, and this is my wife, Carrie, who is working very hard at the super desk that I've made here in the polytunnel, or one of the polytunnels, and this is the gigantic potting bench that has seen a lot of use recently, and a little insight to what we actually do here. So we've been in the horticultural industry one way or another for about 15 years or so, and we've decided to have another go. We started up here about November 2013 and have been getting stock together and selling a little bit through the gate locally, and now our website is going to go properly live very shortly. The only thing that we're waiting on at the moment is the boxes to turn up. So anyway, we're in a state of some chaos, I suppose is one way of looking at it, but we're getting there slowly. Some things are going to take a little while to get going. We've got things like these glorious wisteria here. It's 4 different varieties of slightly unusual wisterias. They're in 5-litre pots, and as you can see they're on about 5-foot canes. So quite frankly we can't send those out on the internet because they'll probably get destroyed on the way to you. So they need to be picked up from the nursery. Likewise with things like fruit trees. Let's just go around here. There's some beet seedlings down there. Things like these fruit trees, which are all potted up into 10-litre pots. There's a range of various pears, apples, cherries, all kinds of things. Really and honestly, we need to be able to send them from the gate here or deliver them ourselves, because you can imagine that you know, I mean, some of these things are best part of 10 foot tall. We can't really send these out with a courier, so they really need to be collected from the nursery. And we've got some glorious walnut trees as well. They're coming on marvellously. They should by the end of this year probably be about another foot taller, but at the moment, you know, I mean, they're, where are we? That one's the best part of 4 foot tall, I should think, probably something like that. Anyway, so that's my little propagating room, just there, which we've run off an awful lot of seed. Seeing how we've started here this year, we've had to produce an awful lot of things from seed, and at the moment we're just beginning to run off some more cuttings. So there's all kinds of cuttings all sitting there trying to root. And then going round the front, out into the nursery proper, we've got a fairly good selection of plants out here. There's a whole load of strawberry plants. We did make a bit of an error with strawberry plants. We probably ordered far too many. Well, we did. We ordered far too many bare root, but I've potted some up into 3 litres. There's 7 different varieties, and they all come to maturity at different times through the year. So, you know, it makes quite a range. You can have strawberries for about 3 months of the year. The other little speciality that we do is nice small trees, slightly unusual ornamental trees. They're in a 3.5 litre or 3.9 litre tall pot. We've got all sorts of things from hibiscus to various acers, various ornamental birches, and we've got more slightly common things like alder and some cherry plums here. But they're all, you know, nicely sized plants in a big pot, which are rooting nicely, and if they get planted up later in the year then they'll be away. But as you can see, there's a fair range of interesting shrubs and perennials. Got some good strong fruit plants, so things like blackberry, not so much blackberries, but things like black currants. I mean, these are, you know, they're stupendous plants. It's a job to pick the thing up. There we go. You know, where are we? There's my little hand there, look. and there's the plant all the way up, and it's actually even got some berries on it. So put that back down again. Box is always a popular one, so we've potted up a fair quantity of those. There's a few blueberries at the back there, raspberries, selection of climbers, and some bigger things like the corylus, what's the common name? It's cobnuts and filberts in 10-litre pots. And then perennials, we've got 1 or 2 slightly bigger perennials. The rest of them are coming along very shortly. It's now just the end of May, so these will be ready within a couple of weeks' time to plant out. So there we are. If I can work the zoom on the camera with my crotchety old fingers, gives you a little bit of an idea. So we're open here for people to come pick things up from the nursery, or alternatively in a few weeks' time we will be, you know, selling things on the website properly. So there we go. Jolly good.